I'm very excited. It's my last one, so my last chance to win a championship, so I'm very excited.
Bowie State senior and forward Shanice Alexander and her teammates are gearing up for the stiff competition at the CIAA tournament. Preparation includes far more than learning plays and conditioning their bodies.
I think it's more mental because we've been preparing for every game this whole year coming up to this, so it's nothing new when it comes to preparation, but mentally it's just this is the time to just lock in and take everything serious and everything that we built on and just put it all on the floor.
A winning mentality that personifies the spirit of the 50th anniversary of the CIAA Women's Basketball Tournament. The milestone is being celebrated at the annual Women's Empowerment Brunch at the Baltimore Convention Center.
It taught me how, when I fell down, how to pick myself back up.
Marking the anniversary and reflecting on her own experience as a college ball player at Hampton University is CIAA Commissioner Jackie McWilliams Parker.
I always tell people women's basketball has always been, fabulous in this country. We just have never gotten the same exposure. So we've made sure that our women are highlighted on ESPN Plus, so you can watch them just like you do the men. Our championship game, same thing, you get to see them. That wasn't the case when I first got here.
I'm glad it's growing. I'm glad we've come a long way, but we got a long way to go.
Sonia Hurt is the Senior Associate Athletics Director for Winston-Salem University, where she also played softball and basketball as an undergrad. She recalls back then the women's teams had a hard time filling the stands.
It was empty. It was empty a lot of times because we played doubleheaders every time, so the men played second after the women. When we were playing, not many people in there, usually our families and some friends would show up. And as it got later in the game, everybody would show up for the men's game. You felt like a second-class citizen sometimes.
What changed?
I think the exposure. I think there's more sponsorship. I think there's more marketing. I think we're being seen on television. I think there's more girls that can see themselves and seeing the opportunity. I think there's an investment.
The conference itself makes sure that the women, they're seen and they're heard. And when they get seen and they get heard, you're empowering them to make sure that they go further and do the things that they wish to do using basketball as their platform.
I'm Nancy Yamada for State Circle.